Sunday the 24th of August, and it's the first day of our coast to coast walk, and we're about to set off at 9 o'clock. So we're just walking back to, we've just made it. Well, we haven't just made it. We've been here a good few hours. We're in Ennerdale Bridge, our first day. We're staying at the Fox and Hounds. We've had a nice meal.
Yeah.
We've had a few drinks.
Have we?
Yeah, only a few. And we're just walking back now to our pub. And we're going to get a nice shower, a nice glass of wine, and chill out in our evening and
have
plan
a bit of a check out for tomorrow.
And plan for walk number 2 tomorrow.
Yeah, which will be
that's where we are.
About the same as today.
Bit harder, we think.
Bit harder, yeah.
Yeah, that will be Ennerdale Bridge to Rosthwaite, I think.
Yeah, it says Borrowsdale, but
might be Borrowdale.
We don't know.
We'll have a little look in the room.
Let's talk about what dogs we've seen.
Oh, what dogs haven't we
Jimmy.
seen? Jimmy. Yeah. Jimmy.
Jimmy was like a staffy one too.
Like a staffy one too.
And we've seen Patterdales.
Patterdales.
We've seen Black Labs.
Black Labs.
Lots of Spanners.
I haven't seen any really nice dogs though.
Boxer.
Yeah.
So boxers.
Hang on a sec, let me show you our pub. Let me flip it. How do I flip it round? Is that it? I'll flip it. No. Let me pause. And that's our pub. The Fox and Hounds. Like I say, and that's the end of day 1. Day 2, Ennerdale Bridge to Rosthwaite, and we're setting off at just before 9 o'clock. See you later. So we just made it to Royal Oak, and that's in Rosthwaite. We just had a nice pint of cider, and we're going to check in a minute, hopefully. Not sure what day number it is, but we're just setting off from Rosthwaite to Grasmere. And we might have a bit of a rainy day today, but we're hoping for a speedy walk.
See whether you can have one of them.
So, hang on. So, we made it to Grasmere today, nice and early. We arrived here about 2:15 after a nice up and over lining crag. Yeah, uneventful, a little bit wet.
Uneventful, we had to scramble up and move.
A little bit of scrambling, but no cows. Just having a nice beer now.
50 for 2 pints.
Happy hour. And then we booked in for an evening meal in a bit. Got a lovely corner room with a balcony.
Yeah, you'd never guess.
Yeah, what does that button do there? Anything? Nothing, does it? So yeah. Oops.
Oh, oops.
Day 4. And we're setting off from Grasmere to Patterdale and up and down again today. Yeah, a wet dale, yeah, a wet day we think. Okay.
Oh, I've got horns.
Oh, so day 4, we're halfway along our walk today. We're looking down. I don't know where we're looking down actually.
We don't really know, but it won't be that far off Patterdale, will it?
Yeah,
In terms
far
of...
off Patterdale, which is in the other direction, which can't see that direction there. Yeah. And there's a little hut over there we just seen, and there's a waterfall over there.
Yeah, and we're doing well. It's been a bit chilly today and a hard climb.
I was expecting a lot of rain, but it's mainly been dry, hasn't it?
So far, yeah.
So we just made it to Patterdale. It's been a wet walk this afternoon, and we're at the Old Water View, which is lovely. And if we ever look this way again, we must pop in because we've got a lovely beer garden. And we're just having a couple of refreshments. And then hopefully we're going to check in our room. It's been eventful to say the least, hasn't it, babe?
Yes, it's quite a funny day today. I wet myself on a hill.
We're both wet. Day 5. We're just setting off from Patterdale to Shap. We're on a little cheat because we're having a little nice boat ride in the sea this morning.
Yeah.
For a bit of fun. It's supposed to be a very wet day today, and we'll see you later. We just made it to Shap, and we're going to have fish and chips for tea tonight. There's supposed to be a really well-known, almost famous chippy called the Shap chippy.
You've probably already heard of it, to be honest.
Which is supposed to be really nice.
Yeah.
And we've just stopped for our first bit of rehydration at the Crown Inn. We had a boat ride. We went through some dales and lots of little paths and roads today, and managed to dodge most of the rain.
And most of the cows.
And most of the cows. So we've just arrived back in the 21st century after leaving Brookfield after visiting the 1950s for an evening with our lovely host Margaret. It's our anniversary.
Yeah.
And we're just setting off now to Kirkby Stephen. Nearly 20 miles, I think, is it?
Fletcher House, 20 miles.
20 miles. No wet today.
Yeah.
Off we go. So we just arrived at Kirkby Stephen. It didn't rain that much on us at all. In fact, it was quite the opposite. It was a red hot sunshiny day, really. 20 miles, and we're still standing. So, got a little bit of a sweat on because we set off about 10 minutes ago and forgot to do our little entry today. So we're just setting off from Kirkby Stephen to Keld. Could be a boggy one. Hopefully it's going to be dry again, really. 15 miles. 12 miles. 12 miles.
15 if we go the wrong way.
Yeah, after a nice little stay at Fletcher House.
Very nice.
Trish's highlight of the trip so far.
Homemade Victoria sandwich sponge on arrival.
I wasn't thinking about that, I was thinking everything else. Yeah. Okay, bye. So we made it to Keld about 40 minutes ago, and we just had a nice little sandwich. It's been a hard walk, tough walk today. Not that long, but we found it quite tough. We're just going to check in now at the Cow Lodge. Hopefully get showered and stuff, and hopefully meet our two little
nippers.
Yeah. Just setting off. It's Sunday from Kell Lodge, and we're going a lower route today because we want to have a beer in the middle of the day on the way to Reeth.
And we're going. Now arrived in Reeth. Had a lovely walk, not too strenuous. We stopped and got a home roasted ham butty. Mr. Donahue.
Thank Donahue.
He had his buddy. He had a tuna mayonnaise
buddy.
And now we've had 1 pint of beer. We're trying to scour the street looking for a bottle of wine. But the good news is we've booked in at the Bull's Head at 7:30 this evening.
Yes.
Day number 9, and we are in a place called Reef. We're just setting out after Richmond. Shorter walk, little challenges. We're looking out for bulls. We're up for it. Bring it on, we can run. But we are looking out for our exit as soon as we get into the field.
Just arrived in that historic market town of Richmond. We're getting some looks past some old people as we do this little video. It was a lovely, nice walk, wasn't it? And we saw a darting mountain hare.
We did. And
What else did we see?
we saw that other thing, the pheasant.
Oh,
Oh no.
partridges.
Partridge.
2 partridges in a tree. So it's Tuesday. I don't know what day number it is.
God, 10.
10, I think. Just setting off from Richmond to Ingleby Cross, and it's a very long day today.
9-hour walk, folks. Nothing for us. Nothing for us. We've got 4 pork pies, a big huge flapjack, so we'll be fine, and 4 litres of water.
So we've actually arrived in Ingleby Cross, and we was going to get a nice beer first because we just passed our B&B, but I thought after such a long grueling day I get a nice beer. But we just walked past our B&B all the way down to the pub, and the pub doesn't open till 5 o'clock.
Got it.
So we're just walking back to our B&B now, and gonna get showered, cleaned up, and then we're definitely going to go and sink a few beers and have some food. Aren't we, babe? Ingleby Cross to Claybank Top, isn't it? I think we're in for a wet one. It's just damp at the moment. Just damp at the moment. We're not getting wet at the moment, but I don't think that'll last long. We had a nice night here, nice pub. Nice pub
sea
food.
bass.
Sea bass.
With potatoes bravas.
Big steak pie for me, which is lovely with mash and gravy.
3 pints of beer.
3 pints of beer.
And
Yeah.
a bottle of wine when we got back.
Super night. Yeah. So it's a quick check in and a check out, because we forgot to check in last night at the at Great Broughton Wainstones Hotel when we arrived. That was the walk to Claybank Top or Claybank Ridge. And we're just leaving now. I'm going to get a little minibus up the road, I think. And then we've got a long walk then to Egton. So another bit of a check in and check out, because we didn't check in yesterday on that mobile. We made it to Glasedale, and then we mooched on up to Egton Bridge, where we stayed at the Old Mill.
Yes.
Bit quirky accommodation, but it was nice. And we're on our final leg today to Robin Hood's Bay. So we finally made it to Robin Hood's Bay. Got here about an hour ago, to be honest, but we've just had a couple of pints in the Smuggler's Inn. We've been there a few times.
We're there all the time.
Yeah, we dipped our toes in the water and threw our pebbles in. And
Frank up then.
what? Our pebbles in. And we're going to go and get our fish and chips now that we've been talking about for the past 2 weeks.
So they're going to be disappointing, obviously, because we've picked them up, haven't
Yeah, probably, yeah. And then go and check ourselves into our accommodation, which looked quite nice, didn't
we?
it?
Yeah, it looked great.
Yeah. That's and we've had a fantastic 2 weeks.
We've had a
haven't we?
brilliant
time of our
holiday.
lives.
Yeah.
Time of our lives, and it's been a massive adventure, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been brilliant. Absolutely amazing.
Both decided we're going to get divorced now, aren't we?
Oh, are we?
No, we're going to renew our vows, aren't we?
Oh yeah, because we need a new toaster.
Microwave, innit?